In the Go Prayer Book, please turn to page 34. And if you have the white binder, please turn to the first page titled Kadampa Center Prayers. And let's begin by chanting Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra 3 times. Te ata om mone mone maha mona yesoha. Te ata om mone mone maha mona yesoha. Te ata om mone mone maha mona yesoha. So the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra are on the blue sheet if you have the white binder. Bhagawan with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis light. So let's chant the mantra 7 times. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Now let's read the 4 measurables 3 times. In English, may all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. I'll turn to page 37. At the bottom of the page, you see 2 mantras. So let's chant Chenrezig's mantra 8 times. He's the Buddha of great compassion. And then Green Tara's mantra 7 times. She's the deity of enlightened activity. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Taritu Taritu Re Soha. 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 So it's, the children are welcome to go to their class now. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. So, please, would you mind to take 1 minute to introduce yourself?
Charlie says hey.
Oh, yeah. Hello, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yes, so this is Kanoko.
From where?
Second time here.
Oh,
Kanoko. Sorry?
From where?
I don't know yet. I just.
I miss you. Thank you very much. Last Sunday? Mantra. Sorry, forgot the piece of paper at home, so brought the wrong book. I don't know. So this is mantra of compassion. So last Sunday I was thinking maybe to explain the meaning of the mantra, so then I was carried out by all kind of stories that didn't happen. So it might happen today, I have to say. So it might with the meaning of the mantra, and maybe hoping this mantra has only 6 syllables. 6 syllables. Om Mani Padme Hum. And they have colors, so I was wondering why we have colors. In the first place, why we have colors, I was wondering. Why we have so many colors? Does it Does that help? Seeing different colors, does that help? Huh?
Good for the mind.
Huh?
Yeah, very good for the mind.
Good for the mind?
Mind, yeah.
How? How?
Very bright and just, I don't know, it just makes me feel like, yeah, it's very bright and the colors make me feel happy when I come in here.
Which color makes you more happy?
Which color makes me more happy? Well, I like green. And
Green?
Yeah, I
Oh.
like green a lot. So that makes me feel happy and makes me feel very much at peace and calm. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Oh, that's going like this. Can say the word. Yeah. Anybody want to please talk about the little bit about color, the benefit of seeing color? I was just curious. Curious.
Colors, every color has a different energy.
Ah.
And so different colors do different things to you. Like blue is in different shades of blue. So blue can be very, very calming for the mind, and red can agitate a little. Green is nurturing, lowers
Maybe
your
I
blood
should
pressure.
change my robe color.
No, that's maroon. That's maroon. But it has a strong energy. How about that? That was negative to say.
Yeah, no.
Strong. It has a
Just
strong
joking.
energy.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. So then, yeah.
That was really
continue.
good.
No, continue. Just joking.
Yeah, I'm
Continue.
sorry. I just blurted that. Orange can, like a peach color, can be kind of talkative. Kind of a gray blue can make you feel conservative. I took a seminar on that, and so. But even no matter what they do, they just have an energy, I think, and people respond.
Every color. Oh.
Yeah, they respond to that.
Because one of my friends in Switzerland, long time ago, probably now 25 years ago, I met her. She heals people based on, she has like hundred of colors. She said that that's what she does for a living. She helps people to somehow heal them, showing those colors, so, and I just wondering, or maybe every color maybe signifies something. So, anybody wants to say something? Yeah.
I know in the Qigong practice, you can visualize a certain color for a certain organ around the organ, and also thinking of the color in nature and bringing that color into your body. So it's a way to merge the outside world and the inside world, maybe.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
I'm going to tag on to what Jill said. There's actually scientific proof that they have done with the mind where colors will help to affect you in different ways, and they'll use these colors both in marketing to manipulate and it's true. And then also in homes, in schools, in prisons, in hospitals. So colors do actually, there's scientific proof that different colors do affect the brain. Okay,
Oh,
so.
wonderful, very good. Thank you. So now here back to the mantra. Hopefully today we'll finish. So this is first of all the meaning or definition of mantra. Mantra you do say many times. You repeat. So, but repeating something doesn't become mantra. Otherwise pizza could be mantra. Pizza. That's the. So repeating something doesn't become mantra. The mantra is like sacred word. Then it has certain meanings. So in this case, this is called mantra of compassion. So definition, for the sake of knowledge, the definition of the mantra is to protect mind. Yi chop. Yi mind. Chop means protect. That's the definition of mantra. Chop. So protect now. So now, if that's the definition of mantra, protects mind from. No, mind do get disturbed. every day there are so many risks that mind get disturbed. There are so many. If we are not mindful, that mind get irritated so easily. So then protects from obstacles, such as like anger, jealousy, pride, arrogance, so on and so forth. There are many thoughts are not unhealthy, not healthy, unhealthy thought, many thought, unhealthy. So that kind of disturb your mind, so then lose the peace of mind. So there's something that everyone who thinks has responsibility to protect their peace of mind. It's not just person who believe in something. So I will start this mantra of compassion. And I think we did have some discussion last Sunday about like compassion, pity. But in Tibetan, when you say pity, it doesn't have negative connotations. It doesn't have negative connotation, looking down or something. We had pretty good discussion last Sunday. So here now, mantra, okay, for the sake of knowledge, the definition of mantra is to protect your mind. So then that sacred word you do say again and again to protect your mind. Chamje me shedang pushin se chamje me chamche cham. The great love, loving, great love. Or you could probably say compassion too. Great love and compassion is like fire that burns. Anger is like the piece of log. Then the loving kindness, compassion is like fire that burns, that log that symbolize anger. Chamjemi shedang pushin sex. That's the only way to burn that log. Other than that, the only way to burn that log is to develop loving kindness, compassion. That's the only way you can burn that log. There's no another alternative. Right? Yeah. So therefore, this mantra is supposed to help when you say. So then I thought it would be nice if I explain the meaning of the mantra. So maybe with the color. So then when you say Om, something to visualize, rather than nothing to visualize. So Om, typically, generally speaking, the meaning of Om, there's 3 syllables together. 3 syllables together. A, U, Ma become Om. So that's how it looks like in Tibetan. But Tibetan letter, of course, copy. As the Tibetan letter was invented based on Sanskrit alphabet. So that's why it looks a little bit similar but different shape. Om, A, U, Ma. A symbolizes body, U symbolizes speech, Ma symbolizes heart or mind. Okay. So when you say Om, probably if you are doing yoga, so probably you are very familiar with this word, Om. Even in the text, just saying the word Om, there's a lot of benefit. So what you are thinking when you say Om, you are thinking about body, speech, and mind. Okay, Om. Then in certain case, then you kind of like, when you say Om, then you're trying to generate, divine pride. Body, speech, and mind is not like with all kind of like false problems. False. Yeah. That's how you say in American, false. All kind of false. So usually when you think about my body, speech, and mind, I have so and so with this kind of problem, all blah blah blah. So then with some certain case, not all the time, certain case, when you say a word Om, then you're trying to visualize this divine pride, pure body, pure speech, pure mind, pure heart. For a certain purpose that you are going to perform something, you cannot perform that ritual or like activity very successfully with this sense of normality. Sense of normality. Or me with this kind of problem, that kind of problem, all kind of problems. You can perform any spiritual activities, such as like, so we do fire puja, certain thing you burn, you make fire, you burn. Or those, that's just example, there's many different activities. So you cannot perform those activities very successfully if you think right from the beginning, if you think, oh, I'm so and so with all these problems, that's not how you perform. So you, right from the beginning, you visualize something like divine, then you perform. So then more likely, this ritual or whatever practice will be successfully performed, okay? Om. So now this Om, there's a meaning of the mantra for the sake of knowledge. Especially when you go to India and Nepal, you see this mantra all over the rock, everywhere you see. So at least you can help them, you can explain, so then feel good about yourself. So tourists or somebody who have no idea, you can tell them, oh, Om means this. So the color-wise is white. So Jill said, so energy, probably that's good, so energy does not have shape and color, right? Energy is just same like power or ability or potential. That's like energy, energy. So then according to Vajrayana teachings, every thought, whether there's positive or negative, comes with energy. You cannot separate them. You cannot separate thought and energy. The only way the thought travels because of the energy. Because the energy, you cannot separate. Every thought comes with energy. So that makes sense. When more you think about it, that makes sense. When you go to the environment, there's like all people are kind of stressed out, kind of like not happy, like, and then you kind of feel kind of like, even there's physical appearances also have like some kind of like, when you get out of the environment, you don't look very good. There's like physical impact. Not just mental impact, physical impact. So, because what happens is there's so much negative thought in that environment. Everybody's stressed out, maybe like fear, anxiety, all kind of, like unhealthy thought is like rising in that environment. So then, so then there's like negative impact on physical body, of course on the mind. So then when you get out of that environment, you get kind of exhausted or like, like that. So energy does not have color and shape. It's like same like mind. So then when you say word Om, so that color is white. So that's why I'm asking you why there's color, why people put color on something. So according to Buddhism, so color white symbolize purifications symbolize purification. Whenever you're trying to purify something, you visualize some figure in a white color, visualize. So that's for the sake of knowledge. So then there are many, as I mentioned before, there's many unhealthy thoughts. There's names. In this particular, when you say Om, so then you visualize your body, speech, mind. In certain case, you visualize your body, speech, mind is like pure as divine, pride, very pure, okay? So then the color white. So now when you say Om, you can visualize Om, body, speech, mind. Then energy that emitted from the body, spirit, mind, that's white. So then even like when you turn the prayer wheel, in the mind you are thinking that light emitted from these mantras. So the moment that light touch anybody, you in your mind, it kind of frees them from anger, especially particularly from anger. So then fill their mind with loving kindness, compassion. That's what you're visualizing when you turn the prayer wheels. Oh, same when you meditate, when you say Om, body, spirit, mind, light emitted from there, bright white light. Moment it touch friends, family member, somebody who's sick, somebody like all kind of problem in the world, all kind of problem. Every single day, there's every day never pass. Even one day, they never pass hearing something, sad news all over the world. Yeah. So compassion is badly needed. Compassion is badly needed in order to heal individual world and the world out there. So compassion is desperately needed to help us to see every single person is looking for happiness. Doesn't matter, like white, Asian, Tibetan, black. Every single person, minute they open their eye, what they are looking for happiness. That's all. Nobody's looking for suffering. Nobody. That's the foundation. That's the foundations. That's the foundation. Therefore, everybody loves somebody who has more compassion. Everybody loves that person. It doesn't matter that person is Buddhist or not Buddhist or atheist or believer, not believer. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Long as that person is very compassionate, and that person is carrying so much positive energies that heals people. Oh. So I think that's the fundamental things. Every single person, what they're looking for happiness. They're looking for happiness. What do you think? Every single person, whether they call themselves, whether they believe in something, not believe in, doesn't matter. What they're looking for happiness. Nobody is looking for problems, sufferings. Nobody. You ask each person. You ask them. You can ask, "Are you Buddhist?" They will say, "Oh, no, I'm not Buddhist." Are you Christian? People say, "I'm not Christian. I'm not believer. I'm not spiritual. I'm not religious person." People say, but you ask, "Are you looking for suffering?" Hear what they say. That's the fundamental things. That's the fundamental. It's so important to understand. So important to have that knowledge. Then based on that knowledge, then you say, "May all sentient beings have happiness and cause of happiness." That makes sense. Oh, may all sentient beings. If everybody is happy, that's good for you. It doesn't matter if they are believer or not believer. That's good for you. It's good for the communities. It's good for the country. Everybody's happy. Oh, that's very important. Well, everybody Buddhist, that's not that important. No. Everybody, that's not going to happen. Anyway, practically, that's not going to happen. Sorry to say. That's not going to happen. Oh. Everybody's happy. So this is very important. It's very important to understand. That's the foundations. Based on that foundation, there's no differences between you and me. So now, when you say Om, then light emitted from there, bright white light emitted. The moment it touches, every single breathing living beings heals from, liberated from anger, hatred, based on belief, unfortunately, based on race, based on traditions. It's very, very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. People hurting each other based on tradition, based on religious belief, based on culture. When you hurt someone, it's hurting yourself, but not knowing that. No, it's very unfortunate. So then when you say Om, so okay, to visualize white light energy, white energies, like energies form of white light emitted from that letter Om, the moment it touch and liberate them from hatred, anger. Okay. So I hope I will remember rest because I brought the wrong book. Any mistake, that's me, not the books, is mistake. If when you look, then if there any mistake, that goes to Geshe Gelek, not to the text, okay? Oh, that needs to be clarified. Oh. Yeah, I think that. So that helps you to overcome from pride. Pride? Pride, okay, pride. Pride is like a bowl. Even though you pour something, even one drop won't stick there. It will just go away. That means you won't learn anything. Oh, I'm so and so, like, then you don't learn anything. Even though somebody has offered something. They are saying in Tibetan, even the bird has advice to offer. They're so tiny, you can't look down on the bird because size of the body. They also have some advice to offer, Lobje means advice. Chu kala means chu means bird. Kala means even there's advice in the bird's mouth. That means bird also have something to offer. So then that's why frequently I ask questions. You learn just listening from people. People have something to offer. Everybody has something to offer. Not just, someone who wears the robes. Everybody has something to offer. There's the first syllable, Om Ma. Okay, so Om helps you to heal problems caused by pride to yourself, to your co-workers, your employees, all of them. It heals, okay? What it heals? It heals pride. All the problem caused by pride will heal this from this word, sacred word, Om. That's what you're supposed to visualize, Light, white light, imitated. Moment you touch, heals from pride. Okay. Particular for pride. Ma. Green color, current green. Oh yeah, there's somebody. Someone needs to witness. Make sure that I don't make mistake. So if I make mistake, please raise your voice. Ma jango. So then the Ma, this green color. So in Buddhism, according to Buddhism, green symbolize what do you call? Green color symbolize so tinle usually means like virtue. Tinle means virtue. So there's two types of virtues. One that you have one. Another one, they're caused by divine beings, help your relationship with the divine beings based on certain prayer you say, certain mantra you recite, certain practice you do in order to get closer to the divine being. So then that kind of relationship also, creates some kind of also like this tinle. So tinle, that mainly belongs to the object, not to the divine beings, not to you. So then eventually you will get that through this, relationship you built based on the meditations, reciting large quantity of mantras, and doing certain practice that is associated with this particular divine beings. So then over time you built that deep connection with the divine beings. So then eventually you do receive that, tinle. How you translate, Jill? Spiritual activities? No, Green Tara, color green, symbolize what? In Buddhism, yeah. I don't think there's other traditional green Tara. Action, or maybe action, yeah, that's for action. Oh. So that action is like green. Green is the color of wind. Wind element. Color of wind element. Wind, no. Earth, water, wind, and what? Air. Huh?
Wind is here. Fire. Yeah,
Fire. Oh, fire, exactly, fire. So wind, the color, what is the color of wind? In Buddhism is green. Well, I'm not sure in America what do you say. What is the color of wind?
No color.
No color. Oh. No colors, okay. That's hard to believe. In America, everything is a label. How come that? Wind has no color. Oh, that's wind. So anyway, so the actions, enlightened or divine action is like quick as wind. That's why certain divine figure appear into green, color green. That means their action or blessing is quick as wind. Okay, so that's the second syllable. Ma, Jangu. Jangu means wind. Jangu means green. Jangu means green. Okay, so now when you say word Om, bright white energy imitated from letter Om, Ma, green. Okay, green. So then particularly eliminate jealousy. We don't need much explanation because we all experience, what kind of problem that caused by jealousy. When you get jealous, of course, I got jealous many times. But you got jealous for many times in your life. So if we analyze that moment, more likely we don't have peace of mind. That moment, peace of mind is gone. Chagdo, jealousy. So that particular letter Ma eliminate jealousy. Okay, jealousy. Oh. So then another, if you are having issue with jealousy, there's another form of practice that you can also do beside reciting this mantra. What do you need to do? You need to meditate on exchanging one with other, exchanging self with other. Huh?
Exchanging self with others.
Yeah, exchanging self with others. That practice also helps you to overcome from jealousy. So exchanging oneself with others. Dashi nyamje. Or then, some psychologists probably, when I was in Europe, so they say being in other people's shoes. Pretty much same, like exchanging oneself with others. Exchanging oneself with others, being other people's shoes. Same, different way of saying, same meaning. Exchanging, dashi nyamje, exchanging oneself with others, and being, I'm not sure how you can being somebody's shoes. Being in how you say?
Walking in another person's shoes.
Yeah, whatever you say. So like something like that. Okay, so walking in other people's shoes, just looking from other people's point of view. So it's kind of like if somebody criticizes you, somebody like say harsh word to you, don't enjoy. You cannot expect somebody will enjoy when you say something negative. So that's what it means. Exchanging oneself with others. Oh, jealousy. Okay. So that's beside this mantra. So there's another form of practice you can do to help overcome from jealousy, exchanging oneself with others. That you can meditate on that. Oh. Now move on. Otherwise you will never finish. Now, the knee is color in yellow. correct? Yeah. So try to memorize many things. Sometimes screw up inside here, so all the color, there so many colors to remember, all mixed up. Nisevo. The ni ma ni mani. Okay, ni means color in yellow color. So same. Imagine that like yellow energy emitted from that word, sacred word. Minute it touch. So they call it. What particular like problems? Nisevo means. Yeah. Anybody remember what particular? Yeah, so I think I explained before, so now it's gone from my library.
I happened to look in my notes.
Oh.
March, you said ni overcomes negative doubt.
Doubt, no. That says actually that very letter ni refers to the human. First refers to the like celestial realms. Ma refers to demigod. They have a lot of issue with the jealousy. Celestial realm being there, they have a lot of pride. So who knows? I never saw they are fighting. But according to the text, they say they fight. They fight for this one tree that grows from the demigod realms. The root is located in demigod realms. It grows, all the fruit grows into the celestial realms. So they are the one who enjoying the fruit, but the demigod, they are very jealous because the tree is growing from their land, so they fight all the times. So jealousy, so who knows? I never saw. Maybe you said. I'm just telling you what text said, okay? So, yeah, so in my case, not now, but I used to fight with squirrels. Because I can't climb on the trees, the tree will break down. So I'm so heavy, so tree will break down. But squirrels, they are so light, so the tree grows from my backyard. Then the squirrels, they jump on the trees, they eat the fruit. Maybe that's like one of the symbol, demigod or God fighting for the trees. Yeah, so so then the human, the yellow, the third syllables refers to the human realms. There we have a lot of doubts. Doubt after doubt. So there's like, according to Buddhism, there's like 3 different types of doubt. First you think, is that true? Maybe it's not true. No, then, so say, for example, Yeti. Yeah, Yeti. There's a place called in like near the Everest Base Camp. Some of my friends went there, so I decided not to go. So there, one of the monastery has like Yeti skull. Yeti skull is in the glass box. The frame is so thick you can hardly see. But some of them went. There's like looks like some kind of brown skull. People in that region say they belong to Yeti. Who knows? Yeah, so now like that, does the Yeti exist or not exist? doubt. So there's like equal doubt. You are not sure. It's like could go either way, either way. Then you tend more towards negative. That's like negative doubts. You tend more towards fact. There's positive doubt. So see, there's like first equal. There's like equal. Oh, maybe it's maybe not. It's the equal. So then tending more towards. I mean, when I say negative, means like going away from the fact. There's negative doubt. So going towards fact, there's like positive doubt. So no, first equal. So then that could go either way. Could go far away from negative fact, or could go from close to fact. So then after that, what happened? After that, then you how you say in the technical term is called valid cognizer. Then you are convinced these things do exist. You are 100% convinced based on the fact. So then more valid cognizer. So then there's less ignorance. So that's one way to liberate, liberate. Oh, so ni color in yellow. So then particularly eliminate negative doubts, means going far away from the fact. So celestial realms, demigod realms, or maybe do they exist or not exist, going back and forth, maybe they do exist, hard to say. So but there are many beings. You cannot simply say, oh, they don't exist because you don't see them. So many, I think, animals in the oceans, like 100 years ago, we see very little. Now, because of science, we see more. Maybe there's much more to see when science improves. Maybe we may discover many universes, who knows. Even the text that describes 4 different types of human realm. We are one of them, another one. There's 3 more. The text, it says, but so far, nobody encountered those humans. So who knows? You cannot say they don't exist. Maybe when the science develop, maybe the science still needs to be developed. It's not fully developed. When it's probably developed, maybe we will see another universe. Another universe? Hard to say. Oh.
I was looking up the meaning of the color yellow.
Oh. In Buddhism?
In Buddhism, yes.
Oh.
And it says, closer.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I was looking up the meaning of the color yellow in Buddhism.
Oh.
And it says that yellow stands for restraint and nourishment.
Oh.
All right, and it says that it was previously associated with the color worn by criminals, but was chosen by the Buddhist faith as a symbol of humility and separation from a materialistic society.
Oh. Yeah, this sounds correct.
You can ask Mr. Gould anything.
Actually symbolize ethics. Ethics, symbolize yellow color, symbolize ethics. Not in this case, but symbolize ethics. Oh. Yeah. So now move on. All right. So now money together, meaning money could be jewel, wish fulfilling jewel, wish fulfilling jewel. But it looks like that one. So I never saw one. How to see? Bring this, please. Yeah. Can you bring this? So I just want to show you, like in Buddhist art, what wish fulfilling jewels looks like. In case you found one. In case you found one, I need to make sure that you found the right one. Yeah, that's why we call His Holiness Dalai Lama wish fulfilling jewel. We call His Holiness Dalai Lama another name, wish fulfilling jewel. So what happens when you possess one of them? If you want to eat pizza, it will just appear here. That's what wish fulfilling means. Any wish that you have is just fulfilled right there. Many things, even the flowers extinct, how you say, extinct. Yeah, gone. Used to have some flowers, some part of the ocean, there's many precious stone, family that live around, their whole livelihood is based on that. They just go there, they just collect now. So, in the text, Lama Atisha, here, Lama Atisha, Indian master, went to Indonesia, where Lama Selingpa was based. In that area, it's like island. The family live around that island. Their livelihood is based on collecting precious stone from the ocean or from the lake where they live. So nowadays, people wear all kind of gear, go inside there. Nobody find even just one. Maybe many years ago, there's probably tons of them there. Now it's gone. So there are certain flowers, also no longer there. Certain flowers, and so you can't completely say, "Oh, wishful thinking jewel does not exist." You cannot say, "Oh, maybe we have very little interaction with the Nagaland." Naga. So there are many other realms who possess tons of jewels, but we are not interacting with them, so who knows what they have. So anyway, so money is for money, not money. Money sounds same. Sounds very same, money. Money. So money is jewel. Okay, jewel. That's jewel. There's a means. So now there's 3 syllables. So now 3 more left. Pe. So now pe. For now you can meditate. Om, something to think about with the energy and the color. Ma, something to think about. Ni, something to think about. Then you can do meditation, compassion meditation based on this compassion mantra. You can meditate. So the very reason I'm explaining this, then I heard in California last month, somebody said, "Oh, America, people don't have much time to learn all these things. So they like something simple. Can be done with a short period of time. So that's the shortest it can get." The shortest you can get, sorry to say. Oh. Pe, so now pe, it's like blue color. Oh. And even just seeing, so yesterday my friend from Greensboro brought me this slide, solid rock mantra has been carved. This practice is very common in Tibet. Even you go to now India, Dharamsala, you see there's many rocks been carved. Somebody, somebody's not getting physically not well in the family, friend, somebody passed away. You ask somebody to carve the mantra, then you put it there. So when people they go circle, there are many hundreds of thousands of them through our Tibet. People, there's traditions been there thousands of years. It's still very much alive. So my friend from Greensboro, so I was very happy. So that when he gave me not just that, but like he's placing them in the garden. So I think just seeing the mantra, the power of the object, it kind of creates imprint in their mind. Imprint their minds. That's what Buddhism believes. Seeing, that's why you have this lot of holy object. When people see, just you don't need to say any word. Just seeing them creates some kind of positive imprint. Oh, so thank you for that. So then, I think like blue color. Okay, blue. So then it kind of like eliminates the particular element like ignorance, ignorance. What's in your note? Maybe if there's different. Last March, if I say something different, that's my mistake. Huh? Ignorance. Ignorance. Oh. Not knowing. It's a problem. Not knowing is a problem. Not knowing is a problem. That problem cannot be solved just by mere wish. So you need to learn. You need to learn. So that's called wisdom. The wisdom, like, eliminate not knowing or ignorance. Ignorance of not knowing how to use this table clock. Even though it has many features, if you don't know how to use, you can't just sit there and pray, okay, may I able to use these features. That's not going to help. Either you read the directions or somebody needs to help you how to use. That's the only way you can overcome. Otherwise, you can't just pray, That's not going to work. So, every not knowing is a problem, whether it's like in the spiritual field or it's in the mundane field. Not knowing that is the only way you can solve that is like through educations, knowledge. No knowledge, without knowledge, just simple belief, that's not going to help. So you need wisdom that will liberate you or free you from that ignorance. Okay. The page so then that's the 4, syllable 4. Oh, so now only 2 more left. Okay, so then I will be free. Oh, yeah. So now it's like red. Only me mabuji. Particularly eliminate attachment. Attachment. Okay, particularly eliminate attachment. If you don't have any attachment, if you are not clinging on anything, if you don't have any attachment, then you achieve the ultimate happiness. What do you think? Ultimate happiness. If you are not attached to anything, that's ultimate happiness. Kanla choshe mena kibe tardo, ultimate happiness. Kanla chashe mena chak, attached. Shen means now clinging. If you are not clinging on anything, so right now all these problems, the complications occur because we cling on things very tightly. But practically what we can do, we can work with, like we can work towards minimizing them. Yeah, so the example that I used before, many times, probably some of your ear already got burned by hearing this. So I'm attached to my persimmon tree, fruit, even though I do not do nothing. I don't do anything because they just grow. It's not like I put so much effort there. It just grow. But when the fruit grows, so then my attachment increase. I went through a lot of difficulties with squirrels to protect the fruits, and it's just a waste of time. They are much faster than you can catch them. But you believe that you think that you can do something for them, but you can. Every battle you. Oh, the waste of money, completely waste of money. You could buy so many things, spread there, it doesn't help. So now, this year, I give up. I just give up. So once a while, I look through the kitchen window, I see the fruit, but I just give up. So every year, like around the end of October, there are plenty of fruit left there, but it's still not satisfied. No, they try to protect every single fruit. Who knows who's eating, bird or a squirrel? So anyway, so that that's just an example. Clinging on that, it requires so much energy. Go out, turn on the water, then get the hose, then the water, the try to chase the squirrel. So before you turn on the water, squirrel already left with the fruit on top of the tree, which is like 20 feet long. But still you still does. It's just completely waste. You know it's not going to do anything, but its mind still. Where's the water? Then you are bitten by mosquitoes being out there. So, yeah, so then, so then your whole perception of a squirrel is all negative. The minute you see them, you don't see them like cute, you see them kind of like monster. And you forgot, they're hungry. You completely forgot they're hungry. They're just there they're hungry, looking for food. That's exactly what you do. When you're hungry, you look for food. So that's exactly what they're doing. So, the mind, life is already complicated, but the mind makes it more complicated. Every single day is more complicated. So just give up. So then, so now it's much better. Much better. So not to worry. I decided I survived 30 years in monastery without persimmon fruit. So I said, in America, so I could probably survive without persimmon fruit. So my mind changed. Took long time. Took long time. Few years. Every year I had battle with the squirrels. Took long time. So finally got tired. That battle is not going to win. I'm not going to win. So just waste of time. Just give up. Oh yeah, like that, every single little thing. When we become attached, so then, what do you think? All the problem is caused based on certain level of attachments. Stronger the we cling, the greater the pain is going to be. So then become uptight. That makes us very vulnerable. Oh, even a squirrel can destroy your peace of mind. Can you imagine that? Easily. So then here, that one, attachment, eliminate attachment, okay? So syllable 5? Huh?
That was
5.
five.
So now the 5, that's called Pedme. Sometimes you could say Padma, I'm not sure, like in Sanskrit, say Padma, Pedme, don't know which one's correct. But anyway, it means lotus. So now when you look at here, the painting, there's lotus. Underneath there's lotus on the painting. So that symbolizes lotus, like shape, symbolize pure thought. Technically, it symbolizes renunciations for the sake of knowledge. Why you paint that there? So very persons sitting on this throne possess those qualities. They are like, begin with the lotus, then top of there's white things you see white. They're supposed to be mundis, which symbolize bodhicitta, altruistic attitude. See the lotus first, then you see the white. That's like called mundis. Visualize altruistic attitude called bodhicitta. So then top of you don't see. Top of there's sometimes yellow disc called sun, which symbolize wisdom realizing emptiness. So that means very figure, they're sitting on that, supposed to possess all these 3 qualities. That's why, they painted. It's not like somebody decides, okay, I like to paint lotus, I like to paint this. No, this has already been decided in the script text. That's how you paint. For the sake of knowledge. Next time, when you say the lotus, that symbolizes pure thought, that means freedom from samsara. So then white color, that's mundis, symbolize altruistic attitude called bodhicitta. So then above that, there's like yellow disc that symbolize sun, wisdom realizing emptiness. Okay. Mande peme. So now here,
Geshe-la, does the pin, the blue color, does that, since it eliminates ignorance, does that refer to the animal realm?
Which one?
Pe?
Uh,
Is that the
ma, ni, pe, animal, yeah.
animal? And then is
Me,
me, is that the hunger
how
ghost?
it goes.
Okay, thank you.
So the last one. So that's like dark blue. I think dark blue. So that, has helps to overcome from hatred or anger. Okay. So now, first one, pride. Second one, jealousy. Third, doubt. Then fourth, ignorance. Fifth, attachment. Sixth, anger. So now, these are all unhealthy thoughts. You don't need any of them. Whether you are Buddhist, not Buddhist, Christian, not Christian, believer, not believer, atheist, you don't need. Long as you have thought, you don't need any of those. Why? Those are unhealthy thoughts. So minute that rise, your peace of mind is gone. That's why we don't need. If you have less of them, your life will be better off. So that's why some people call Buddhism is like science, mental science. It is mental science. It is helping you how to improve your mental qualities. How to protect your peace of mind. Even the surface level, there's all kinds of things happen, but deep down, always there's peace. So that's why I think His Holiness Dalai Lama showing almost 3 decades ago, showing key interest to the modern science. So there's like what do you call conference or meeting between science and Buddhism till 1960 to till now. So now even back in the monasteries, the monks are very much educated with the modern science. They do all kind of experiment. No, but they are not talking about life before this, life after that. They are not talking about that. They are simply talking about how to deal with emotions, problems. How to deal with emotion problems. It's not everything based on brain. There's something beyond brain, so the scientists cannot figure it out. But it's very, very much alive. People feel. So that's why they are interested. So there's a lot of, I think, contributing to each other. There's a lot of, because of this ongoing meetings or discussions. So that kind of completes the mantra. So now next time when you say Om Mani Padme, you can just meditate, okay? Om. The whole purpose of this mantra is to develop compassion. Once you're able to develop compassion, it heals you. This compassion is so much power. It brings you strength. Even for the sake of one sentient beings, you have this wish so strong. You have this very strong wish that I'm able, if I need to remain in the fire pits hundreds of years just for help one being, that person says, I'm willing to do. Makes sense? In the Guru Puja, maybe she will read in better English, This is kind of encouraging, Simje rerechi na maybe mena kaba janso negri janso nije michos. Your compassion is not going to get deteriorated by just thinking that if I need to remain in the fire, not just 1 second, 1 minute, hundreds of years, just to help one person. Did not say, Tibetan Buddhists did not say, just being, looking for happiness, that's all. This kind of very encouraging. If you can do that, your life is going to be protected from forever. You know, so they're like, you have peace of mind all the time. But unfortunately, that's not the case. That's not the case. No?
Even if I must remain for an ocean of eons in the fiery hells of Avicii, for the sake of even just one sentient being, I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of joyous effort that out of compassion entirely strives for supreme enlightenment.
That kind of determination, that kind of real determination to help one sentient beings. What do you think? Isn't that like mind-blowing? If everybody does that, there'll be no problem. There'll be no problem in the society. There'll be no problems. Oh. So the fundamental thing, as I mentioned before, each and every single look around, no matter somebody has millions of dollars, somebody has PhD degrees, but still they are human. We are human. Looking for something good. The minute we open our minds, eyes, we're looking for something good. Dunga tamutsame meditations. Dunga tamutsame. Nobody even wants smallest problem. Nobody wants. That's the foundation. That's the fundamental foundation for universal compassion. That's the foundation for universal compassion. Dunga tamutsame meditation. Nobody wants even the smallest problem. Nobody. You ask your pet if they can speak, they will tell you they don't want a problem. Nobody. When it's come down to happiness, nobody's content. Nobody's content. That's the fact. Nothing to do with religion. That's the fact. That's the fact. So now based on that, so then what's the best options? For your own happiness, what's the best options? We have no choice because we are already born as a human. We have to survive in the human society because you are already human. You cannot say, I'm not human. That's not going to make you unhuman because you're already human. Now you have to live with the human society. So now when you look around, everybody's looking for happiness. Nobody's content for happiness. Nobody's looking for problems. So now, that's the fact. So what do you do? Based on that, what do you do? People say, oh, he's so kind, you know, like, people say, then people really like kind of like feel sad, very sad when that person dies. You know, people feel sad. If somebody's very mean, arrogant, like looking down on people when that person dies, people say, oh, that's good things. People, you know, kind of like happy, so that person's gone. Because why that, like, actually, that clearly indicates nobody likes problems. Nobody likes problems. Oh, so that's the foundations. So then based on that, so then you do this, there's the kind of primary motivations that you need to understand in order to develop compassion. So then you sit down, relax, breathe, sit back and meditate, no need to sit like this. Don't need to sit. Don't think when you say meditate, don't need to sit like this. You can lay down. You can lay down. Or you could be drinking coffee. At the same time, the drinking coffee doesn't look like meditations, but it is meditations. Not by itself. I mean, like when you're thinking, oh, then there's meditation. Okay? Yeah. So, so then it's going to be very relatively easy, relatively easy, but then the shortest it can get. You can just say that and you can save the rest for 5 minutes later, then you come back. Ma. Ancient time, people having hard time to memorize this mantra. What happened? The bees, different bees come, one bee comes, the bee. So it comes again, Om, the goes, go. That's how people learn. Om. So then another B comes, Ma. Then they learn. Then another B comes, Ma, Ni, Pe, Me. So this, no joking. That's how they learn. The B taught them how to pronounce Om Mani Padme Hum. So then long time ago, here's a center, there's one African American lady. So she's teaching her two daughters this mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, probably late in the evening. Then they are probably saying Om Mani Padme Hum, probably they're not saying willingly, I'm not sure, but you know. So then she listens very carefully what they're saying. They are saying like, oh mommy, take me home. He's saying, oh mommy, take me. I think that's pretty good. Oh mommy, take me. Oh mommy, take me home. So that's how it says. So then probably they got tired. I'm not sure. Oh mommy, take me home. So they need to go to sleep. So this is the mantra. So now time is way over. So then please like share whatever your note and share, you know, very easy. Every single person in Tibet, even the kids, we don't have a special class for kids to teach them that. They just learn by hearing everybody say this mantra. Every problem, not the new baby, but you know, like every single probably like 5 years old in Tibet, everybody knows. But they may not understand the meaning of the syllables, but they can say Om Mani Padme, very common practice. So, and here at the center, so I did request people, that people say, Geshe-la, what practice I should do? I asked them to say Mani Mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. So some people took it very seriously, so they managed to finish 5 million. They recite 5 million from the center, 5 million. So, so that's what you do in Tibetan community when you retire. There's no golf to play. No, there's no golf course. There's no golf, so that's their golf on Mani Padme Hum. The result. So my parents, my mother, you know, they are very uneducated. They don't know how to read and write. So, but they do recite Mani Mantra every evening when they come back from work. So my mother always knows recite mantra. My father is just sitting like that. My father, he don't recite mantra. He's just sitting there. And my mother tells, why are you sitting like that, donkey? Why are you sitting like that, donkey? Why you don't grab the mala and says few mantras? He won't say a word. But he won't recite mantra. He will not grab the mala. Then my mother said again, don't you hear what I said? So finally, probably gets here, probably. Then he said, I don't recite mantra like you do, but I don't criticize people like you do. then he will say no word. So I was there, so I don't know what to say. I don't know how to get between them. I don't know what to say. So then I just just leave because I cannot control my. I'm about to laugh. It's not good, so I just go outside. So there's no like I think reciting mantra with knowledge. So then you know why you're saying this for compassion. So then more likely if somebody's irritating you, you're not going to lose your patience. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. So then sometime I think it's good at the center, maybe any of you could lead Sunday when we get together, you just lead the meditation, okay? Say Om, so then we all meditate together rather than my making mouse talks all the time. So we just, anybody could lead, just say Om, then explain what it means, then people meditate, okay? So maybe that's whole idea. So we could call like meditation on compassion based on the mantras. So that's good, you know. So then everybody thinks about the compassion at the same time. 100 different people, 100 people thinks about compassion at the same time. That creates huge positive energies. It will have ripple of positive impact. So scientifically, I think proof here, downtown Raleigh, there's Longview Center, there's one of the church. So I'm friend with the priest. So they did some kind of experiment. They every evening, same time, 1,000 different people meditate, same time, different part of the state or maybe countries. And they, through their study, and there's positive impact. So I'm not surprised. How many times we think the same thing, the same time, how many times we think? No. We think all kinds of things, So when we meditate together on compassion, then everybody is thinking about compassion. So that create positive energy. So that will have ripple, positive impact. So maybe next Sunday, so maybe from now on, maybe every Sunday, so we rotate. Please volunteer, so you don't have to come here. You can just sit in your place, just hold the mic and just guide us to meditation compassion. So I think it's very critical, especially nowadays. Compassion is very much needed. Everybody needs to understand. Nobody looking for problems. Everybody looking for happiness. So that needs to be understood very clearly. That is the foundations for the universal compassions. So compassion, when you meditate on compassion, it heals you. It changes your perceptions. Otherwise, no good. It's like, so badly needed. Compassion badly needed in order to heal. Okay. Oh yeah. So then also maybe say a few money mantras. Now all the people who's going through difficulty, physical difficulty, mental difficulties, like problem caused by negative mindset all over the world, including this country, different part of the states, so then everywhere, all the problems that's caused by negative mindset based on tradition, culture, belief, so race, all of that. So we will say a few mantras. Then particularly I heard this morning there's some kind of shooting took place in Ohio, in Texas. It's very unfortunate. It's kind of heartbreaking, but there's nothing much, rather than saying prayer, there's nothing much you can do. So as I said, then we all think about those people who lost their life and those people who are injured, not just here, all part of the world, every day. So we think about them, then say the money mantra, maybe. Chant something like 21 times. So instead of 21 therapies, we do that 21 times. We'll chant. Okay. So we'll chant this compassion mantra, then we'll end the class.
Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all things. To you, Chenrei Sikal Sing One, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om
Shantideva dedication. Shantideva dedication.
Shantideva
dedication.
Oh, Shanti, okay. That's I think 246 and 247. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind laid down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases are in the world, may they never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Then page 244 and 245 for the short, long life prayers. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lamon Tsokapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. You uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplished magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. And then 7 green flower mantras for Geshe and Geshe Sangpo's long, healthy, happy life. Om Taritu Taritu Re Soha. 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 Om Taritu Taritu Re Soha.
Oh yeah, that's small cat's turn. Thank you very much. Thank you. So again, yesterday, the center organized this special event. So I've been here now 20 years. Hard to believe, 20 good years. So again, I want to. When I first came, I don't have any gray hair. Now I have a lot of gray hair here now. Been here 20 years. So anyway, just want to say thank you again from bottom of my heart. Each and every person who contributed for these communities. Last 20 years, everything's happening here based on voluntaries. So I always pray. Whoever walks into the center, I always pray. And every single day I light candles at my altar for all of you. Every single morning I light, before I sit on my altar, I light candles for all the people who walks through Kadampa Center, and I pray for their success and their life, their health, all of that. I pray every day. So, and here, again, I want to say from bottom of my heart, I want to express my appreciations and my thank you, each and every one of you. Without you, this center will not be here. So each and every one of us participated, and people put so much energy, so much effort, and financially, so then mentally, so and there's like what I can do. I pray all the time. I pray, so whether there's like positive impact or not, I pray sincerely, genuinely, every single day. I pray for your life. So then finally the mortgage is burned down. How you say? Huh? Not because of me, because of you. I didn't do anything. No, because of you, now mortgage is paid off. So, as I mentioned before, this is not my center. I don't own this place. I don't own this place. This is our center. Whoever walks in, this is your center. So, this is not my center. Some people may think, oh, this center is owned by Geshe Gelek. No. I don't know how much money center has. I have no clue. So, I only come here, do my blah, blah, blah. So, rest by taking care of other people, I have no clue. So I make that very clear. Very first day, 1999, when I came here, I told them I don't want to get involved in the finance part at all. Very first evening, I said that very clearly. So last 20 years, I'm not involved. How much money here that people donate. But I do know people donate because of your donation, your contributions. So now, so far, we accomplished this center, where we can share our experience and try to improve our mental qualities and try to become better human beings. That's all, better human beings. That's the goal. That's the goal. The goal is not how many people become Buddhist. That's not the goal. The goal is how many people become better, kinder, more compassionate. So that is the goal of Kadampa Center, I believe. So just want to say thank you, each and every one of you. Okay, thank you very much. So I had good 20 years. So yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Can't believe I'm the first one to make an announcement. I'm Elise from Outreach, and I want to thank everybody who's been bringing in used prescription eyeglasses. We're getting a good collection. We have one more Sunday to collect. And as a reminder, these eyeglasses will go for free healthcare day in October to fit people who can't afford eyeglasses with the right prescription. So thank you. One more Sunday. And today, an opportunity to put Geshe-la's words into action, an antidote to negativity, and an opportunity to nurture coexistence and compassion at 3 o'clock this afternoon, an interfaith prayer service. The theme is inspiration and courage. There's lots of bad news around, mind-crushing, spirit-crushing stuff. This is an opportunity to nurture the good stuff. So 3 o'clock at the Raleigh Islamic Center. This flyer is on the back wall. You could take a picture of it. Thank you so much.
A couple of quick things. We can all rejoice that we're here today because today is a Buddha Holy Day, and this marks the Buddha's first teaching. So I think it's also really wonderful that just yesterday, I'm going to cry, we were celebrating 20 years of Geshe-la's teachings here. We are so fortunate to have him here. So beyond that, we do have a special event also this afternoon. Charlie needs to help me with this announcement. Come here, Charlie. Whoops. Yeah, Jason will hold him. Charlie wants anyone who has an animal that they particularly love to come to the animal blessing, even if you don't have an animal that you love, because we'll also be liberating some animals that don't have human families to take care of them. Right, Charlie? So that's at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and Venerable Lama will be leading that. And if you have a family animal, you can come and take them around the stupa and give them that blessing. What else do I have? Newcomer orientation right here in the back of the Kadampa with Julie Jones. If you're brand new to the center, she can give you the who, what, when, where, why, and how. And or just hang with her because she's so wonderful. Yeah. And she's part of the heart and soul of Kadampa Center too. Yeah. Also a couple of things coming up in the next week or two. Tuesday night, we will have, at 7 o'clock Tuesday, we'll have a Medicine Buddha Puja to benefit Susan McClure, a member of ours for about 3 or 4 years who passed away a few weeks ago. So it's really beneficial to come, even if you never met Susan or you don't remember that you met her. And Geshe-la also encourages us to come and support the families of people who have passed away and also the person who has passed away and support each other as a community. So that's Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And then 2 weeks from yesterday, on August, whatever it is, 15th, I think, 17th, thank you. We're going to have another one-day Tara mini retreat here at the center. We'll set up our beautiful Tara altar in the middle of the room and do lots of wonderful Tara practice, and Geshe-la will be there to lead us. So please do think of coming to that. And that's all I have for you, so go have a great day.
Maybe 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I want to say a few words. 30 seconds. Okay. Huh? It's on. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday, when Julie is saying something about me, you know, at the yesterday's event, so and so Julie is right, because I did not ask Julie to meditate all day long in the monastery. That's very true. But somehow Julie has, you know, just being there, she has a wonderful time. She's going through a difficult time. And I did end up asking her to go to bed, you know, like few nights, because it's like around midnight, she's still talking. I can see in her eyes, she's kind of falling asleep. I said, Julie's having a good time. So talking, you know, so I think that, you know, makes me very happy. So yesterday I want to say, but, you know, outside, a lot of mosquitoes, it's kind of hot. So I want to say that. So, okay, thank you.